Hello everyone, myself Dr. Asha Jyoti, Assistant Professor, Department of Biotechnology, VSK University, Ballari. Today I am discussing about cell structure and function. Yes, um cell, a word cell is originally from a Latin language, means Latin in a Latin cell pronounced as a cella. Meaning of the word cella is a small room. Yes, a cella. Meaning of the word cella is a small room. Actually, a cell is a basic structural, functional, and a biological unit of all known organism. And a cell is a smallest unit, a living unit of the life. Cells are also often called as a building block units of life. The study of cell is called cell biology or cellular biology or cytology, and most of the cells in their size are in a micrometer, so these are most of the cells are microscopic. Coming to the discovery of the cell, a cell was the first time identified by the scientist Robert Hooke in the mid 116. Yes, he saw in a crock of a silver crock, and the structure of the cell was like the empty boxes which are arranged in a rows. And later, further study, Robert Hooke on the cell, he named it as the object what he observed under the microscope, which was like empty boxes which are arranged in a sequential manner or in the rows. He named it as a cell. So this is a small history about the cell. Next, after the Robert Hooke, there are a number of theories were explained to give the proof for the cell structure and its biological function in all the living organisms. Yes, a first theory in 1839 by the scientist Theodor Scaven and Mathis Schillen. According to these two scientists, a cell they termed as a cell as all living things, and they give the statement all living things are made up of cell. And later, 50 years later, Rudolf Virchow, a scientist, he given a statement on the cell that all cells come from a cell. Yes, the origin of the cell is itself a cell. Next, coming to a characteristic of all cells, any type of the cells. Yes, the first is all the cells are surrounded by the membranes, biological membranes, and inside the membrane or without a membrane, the cell is known as a protoplast. This protoplast or inside this membrane, there is a liquid like substances, a thick fluid we know as protoplasma. It's the actual cell content which is thick in nature, and inside in this protoplasma a number of small structures with their particular functions. Small structures are present in the protoplasma. They named it as an organelles. Yes, the organelles are structures of cell functions. And yes, it also carries the genetic information, which we are going to call it as a DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, or a nucleic acid. It may be a DNA or it may be a RNA. It is a major controlling unit of the cell. Next, based on the structure and its origin, cells are studied, or these are two types. One is a prokaryote or a prokaryotic cell, and another one is eukaryotes or eukaryotic cells. Yes, what are those prokaryotic cells? As we know that a cell which is arised or which is first came to our earth, which is a prokaryotic cell, that is amoeba. The amoeba is a first living organism which we have a clue that there is a living organism which was first taken a birth on the earth, that is a prokaryotic cell. Again, the cell types are bacterial cells and archaeous. Usually, compared to the another types, what we name it as eukaryotic cells, these cells are smaller in size and they have a number of structural components. Maximum prokaryotic cells are small in size compared to eukaryotes, and there is no membrane bound to the nucleus. That is a major another difference of with prokaryotes and eukaryotes. There is no nuclear membrane to the in the prokaryotic cell, and that structure we known as a nucleoid. That is original, the concentrated DNA which is present in the cell, which is without a membrane, a nuclear membrane, that we known as a nucleoid. And later the other structural units which are present in the protoplasma, which we call it as an organelles, these are also without a membrane. And compared to the eukaryotes, these have a very very less number of the organelles with their definite functions. Coming to the eukaryotic cell, this is just an introduction for cells and the types of cells. Coming to the eukaryotic cell, the eukaryotic cells are larger in size, and the one more next the difference is the nucleus, which has a nuclear membrane. Yes, the eukaryotes includes fungi, protista, and plants and animal cells. And compared to the prokaryotes, the eukaryotes contains a many number of the organelles. Yes, this is a small introduction of cell structure and functions. In the next video, we are discussing about a different cell organelles and their structure and function. Thank you.